What can we actually learn from this story of Egungun of Lagos? First of all, before I proceed, I will talk about, let us just acknowledge certain truths. Egungun, what Egungun of Lagos did is wrong. In what way? Because he is married to someone or is planning to get married to someone, and then that might be considered as infidelity. But public figures have a responsibility to lead by example. And I do not consider Egungun of Lagos as a leader. He might be famous. Just because someone tends to be famous does not necessarily mean that that person is a leader. And actions that are kind of taken by him, or what he is actually famous for, is to talk about ladies and the rest of it, and what you are putting on expensive. In fact, in a way, it seems like he's encouraging some things like that, which compromises moral standards and can be destructive. There are a few reasons why I think what he did is wrong. I will say it before I move into the major one, which is that public figures must embody integrity. Actions like what Egungun of Lagos took make it harder for people to believe in the sincerity of those that they admire. If he presents himself like he doesn't cheat, people might want to admire someone like that to have such a stand, but now he has already fallen his hand on that level. On the other side, we can talk about when such actions become normalized, like him cheating after a woman or on a woman who we call a spouse. If it is being normalized, they kind of dilute societal values and lead others astray. But however, we must balance our judgments with a broader perspective, which for me, I think this scandal is not only about what went wrong, but also about the dynamics of relationship and thank God, and the extraordinary strength of Egungun's wife, who is a pillar who deserves commendations. Now, Egungun's wife has demonstrated qualities that many fail to actually understand in today's society. She stands as a model of loyalty, resilience, and dedication. While others are kind of quick to cast stones on him, she chooses to stand firm, not out of naivety or being naive, but because she understands what it means to nurture a partnership. I think our strength comes from wisdom, emotional intelligence, and an understanding that perfection is not the foundation of a successful relationship. Commitment is. She exemplifies what it means to be a wife material, a term that goes beyond superficial expectations and embodies the essence of partnership. Now, we need to ask ourselves a question. Why is Egungun the target? And we are talking about him at the moment. It is clear that success attracts envy. As a man who has elevated himself through hard work and strategic engagement, Egungun of Lagos has become a target for those who seek to exploit or bring him down. Now, many women, seeing his fame and influence, may attempt to leverage any connection for personal gain, which is what we actually see, which these are light to critical issues. It is alarming how quick people are just to exploit others or others' mistakes for profit revenge. And I think the second is that just because someone shares intimacy does not mean they owe you a commitment. We need to ask ourselves a question. Let us now look at it this way. What defines a strong relationship in today's world, which most women do not understand? Most of the women who are criticizing Egungun's wife, what defines a strong relationship in today's world? Do we value loyalty as much as we should, or do we seek perfection? Why are we quick to shame others without looking at our own lives? Because a lot of people who throw shades, they are almost guilty of the same thing. How do we define success in relationship? By longevity or by depth of connection, which I think Egungun and his wife kind of have. What makes someone a good partner? And do we embody those qualities ourselves? Why do we kind of normalize bringing successful individuals down instead of learning from them? And this is what I am seeing that is going on in the society. And we have to ask ourselves, is blackmail a solution, or does it perpetuate a toxic cycle? What does it mean to truly support a partner through challenges? How do societal pressures shape our expectations in relationship? Yeah, I've had few things I think I've learned out of this thing of Egungun of Lagos. I think the wife she prioritized the bigger picture. She understands that marriage is about building a legacy, not succumbing to every storm. She also, in a way, she values loyalty. A commitment proves that standing by someone does not mean endorsing their mistakes, but choosing to fight for the relationship. And she also understands maybe human flaws in a sense that perfection is unattainable. What matters is how we navigate imperfections. In a sense, I don't think Egungun of Lagos would not cheat on his wife again. I think he most likely would do the same thing if he has the opportunity, even when he's married. And the reason why I said that is because the line of his work, except he deviates from this kind of work and he moves into something else, the line of his work, interviewing people and telling them, oh, it's massive, baby, all these things, you're putting on a wig, how much is this? Most of all these women, they would come to him because they want to be famous. Some people just want to have their 10 minutes fame, and they would do anything, to entice him. Sometimes even if he video them and then they become a public figure and people recognize them, some of them will say, oh, I like you, I want to date you for a while, or let's just have some good time, knowing fully well that she also will be expecting that next time I want him to do another video to help me to publicize things. And that might be a way they want to set him up. In a nutshell, if the wife and Egungun himself, if they decide they want to work on their relationship, then he has to stop whatever he's doing if she would not accept infidelity. But I like her courage for her to say, I don't give a damn what anybody say, because she knows reality of life at this moment. The guy is massive. Who will you leave such a man to go and date somebody else because of blah 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 blah? Well, it depends on, some people will say, oh, it's priority. Some people will say, oh, it's because she's not a woman on her own, she can stand on her 2 feet. Well, there are a lot of ladies who can stand on their 2 feet, and they'll tell you, man, to get a man out here today is difficult. And some people who are like, this biology is stronger than you, your emotions is stronger than you, reality is stronger than you. If you think I don't need a man, men will never come out and tell you I don't need a woman. Men knows we need women, so we are not going to deny it, but we need abundance of women. A woman who is saying, oh, I can get the man I like, alpha, get them, let's see you. So if she decides to stand with him, she knows exactly what she's doing. So for me, in a sense, I wouldn't support his actions, but what I would say is that the lesson of the whole stuff is, sometimes even these people who try to blackmail, you can't blackmail everybody, because certain people would not even take it serious. In a sense, I think all this is just a stunt. Maybe Egungun just want to be famous, and then he plots all this kind of stuff, and then it comes out. I'm just saying, but there's a possibility that it is what came out on its own, and it comes to the public. So his wife is actually have shown that she's resilient, and she's a testament to the fact of what we call a strong woman, because a wise woman buildeth her home, a foolish one plucketh it down with her own hands. So whatever people are expecting, why they publicize it, so that his wife will get provoked and she will destroy the marriage, at the end of the day, it is a failure. Have a great day, everyone. Whatever, it doesn't make sense. I just talk about it because everyone is talking about it. I just said, let me just touch on it before certain people start asking me, hey, why is it that you're talking about only very definitely? This is what I say about Egungun of Lagos. I don't need to analyze it because it doesn't really make much benefits to the society, and it's not a leader in a sense. But sometimes you want to enjoy. I give you something to think about. In a sense, what do you think about Egungun of Lagos? Put it down in the comment section. Let's think about it. Have a great day. Bye bye for now.